2 words: foodie heaven. Lips Smacking Foodie Tours is an award-winning experience with numerous accolades. They have gold awards for multiple years in their Best of Las Vegas category. There's rave reviews and they have top ratings on TripAdvisor. It's a guided walking tour that allows you to get a taste of signature dishes from 4 of Las Vegas's most highly acclaimed restaurants, all in one night. My group and I were doing the Savory Bites and Neon Lights tour, and we opted in for the additional optional beverage package, which includes a pre-selected signature cocktail at the various stops. And that's extra awesome because you don't have to spend any extra time waiting around at the bar for a drink. You can just get your food and keep the party moving. And this is all complete with a helicopter flight over the glittering Las Vegas Strip to really top off the evening. With each stop, you are escorted past the lines, past the crowds, no matter how busy it is, whether it's a weekend or a holiday. You go straight to your table and are seated right away. So it is definitely not a bad idea to come hungry. Okay, and I'm gonna be real, going into this experience, knowing how many restaurants we were going into in one evening, I expected the portions to be a little bit more bite-sized, more like tapas type thing, you know? But nope, our first stop, we got a whole enchilada. And then there were beans, and then there was rice, and then there was bottomless chips, and 4 different sauces, all freshly made. I love that with each restaurant you get some backgrounds and fun facts on the place. In some cases, the chef will even come out to present their creations and talk a little bit more about the food and ingredients. If you do a little bit of research beforehand and read up on some of the reviews, you'll notice a common thread in a lot of people's experiences is that they end up trying food that they would have never thought to try before. And I would just like to say, I concur. I mean, I got to try escargot for the first time.
All right, first timers right here. Cheers. Wow.
What's really neat is that with each restaurant, you're not just hustling from one to the next. Your guide is very knowledgeable, and you'll often make stops to hear more about the history or the meaning behind some artwork or architectural designs that you pass by along the way. And yes, there is plenty of time for pictures as well. Now, they do change up their restaurant lineup periodically, so what you'll actually see may vary depending on when you do it. What truly stood out at this point in the tour is that we were instructed to bring our cocktails with us to the next restaurant, only in Vegas. And even though I was taking it easy on the chips and the bread, I was already starting to feel a little full on our way to the next stop. Okay guys, I kid you not, don't judge me here, but dessert made me cry. Although it's nearly impossible to choose what the best part of the night was, I would have to say that for me, dessert takes the cake. To top off the entire night in true Vegas fashion, we were shuttled over to the Maverick Helicopter's terminal for an evening flight over the Las Vegas Strip. I guess you could say that soaring over an iconic city skyline with thousands of glittering lights is a real, cherry on top. Overall, this is a positively unforgettable experience that you absolutely can't miss out on, whether it's your first time or 500th time in Las Vegas. It's perfect for groups, bachelorette parties, or even date night and solo travelers. There's just so much opportunity to mix, mingle, sit, and walk with different people throughout the night. The food portions are perfect. In fact, we as a group were never able to finish everything on our table in its entirety. If you are vegan, vegetarian, or have any dietary restrictions or needs, they do their best to make the appropriate substitutions as long as you do make note of it during the booking process. The beverage package is really worth adding on if that's something you're interested in. Every drink was completely smooth and it paired perfectly with whatever you're eating. I've lived here for nearly a decade and I still gained so much knowledge on things I didn't know before about the Strip, as well as other parts of the world actually, because a lot of these restaurants' origins are so diverse. So yes, if you are looking for things to do in Las Vegas, look no more, especially if you love food. This is something we'd highly recommend, and it's got all the credentials to back it up. It's also something that you could revisit time and time again, because if you're familiar with Las Vegas, you know that it is an ever-changing city with new restaurants and hotels constantly popping up, and this company does a really great job at keeping everything fresh and cutting edge. I would do it all over again in a heartbeat. Special thanks to Lip Smacking Foodie Tours for allowing us to get a first-person taste of their savory savory bites and neon lights package. Be sure to check them out and all their offerings on their website. If you know anyone that would enjoy this experience, be sure to share this video with them and then give us a call or shout on our social media or our website to book this experience for yourselves. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us in this video. Let us know what you'd like to see on our channel in the future, and we'll see you then.